Coming up in this week's episode of Misadventures with Mr. Oz Adventure.
I got some nuts too. I think they're a bit bigger now than they were earlier. Oh man, it's always a shame being on a road like this when it's wet. I don't know if I want to walk in there. That looks like it's going to fall down.
G'day guys, Mr. Oz Adventure here, coming at you today with a video from the archives. This one was filmed quite a few years ago now, and it was set in the scenic rim region of southeast Queensland. Back then, my bike was a lot shinier than it is now, and had far less scratches on it, at least at the beginning of this ride anyway, because this ride was a ride that tested my limits and gave my bike a lot of those scratches and character that it has now. I was here with my good old mate Captain Cranky, but along for the ride also was Chris, also known as ADV-Ryder Bloke. We met up in Rathdowney and headed south out of town before quickly turning west along the absolutely stunning, winding and scenic Boonah-Rathdowney Road. Our aim for the day was to explore some of the back roads around the back of Mount Barney and Mount Maroon. We'd explored some of the roads on the eastern side of the mountains before, taken photos and gotten some video footage from that side, but we wanted to explore the other side and see what different angles of the mountains we could capture, and generally just explore the region and just see what we could find. This led us up some little back roads that did turn out to be dead-end roads, but were well worth it just for the views and the exploration, just to see what was down there. Shortly after rejoining the main road, we turned left on Newman's Road and headed towards Waterfall Creek Road. This was an absolutely beautiful ride through there with great views over the back of Mount Maroon. A nice, easy dirt road, gently winding its way through farmland with great views over the mountains. And the odd cow here and there. We're headed towards Waterfall Creek Road because we'd heard that it wound its way up steeply to a great lookout up the top which had awesome views over the whole area. This was a long weekend in southeast Queensland, and it was a hot and sunny day. The area was packed with campers at the campground. We rode on through and should have paid a little bit more attention to the signs saying that it was a very steep climb. Straight away after leaving the campground, the road did start climbing steeply, and I realised I just don't have traction here. I had Metzeler Terrance tyres on the bike at the time, which were pretty much just road tyres. They're okay on gravel roads, but when it come to steepness, I just didn't have the traction. I started slipping and sliding and had to deflate them a little bit just to give myself a little bit more traction. After deflating the tyres, we were back on track, and it was an amazing ride. Just riding through some of the back country on the other side of the campground. It was a beautiful ride rolling through the hills there. Just absolutely stunning. And somewhat relaxing after the little steep climb we'd had, but things were just about to get a little bit more adventurous. Captain Cranky was leading the way because, well, he had it on his maps which way to go. So off he went in front. I found I just kept on getting a little bit closer to him. He was able to chug along at a little bit more of a slower pace than I were. I just had to build up a little bit more momentum to feel like I had stability on the bike. So I had to keep stopping, letting him go for a bit, and then I'd catch up again. I did that one more time before this steep section, which was quite rough in spots. I let him go, but once more I found myself catching up a little bit too fast, and this is where I made my big mistake. I should have just kept my momentum up and gone past him, but for some reason, as I was catching up to him, I decided to sit down. And that's where it all went pear-shaped. Let's watch that again. I've sat down and then bang, then instantly lost all stability on the bike, lost my momentum and fell over. And what a bloody awkward place to fall over, with the wheels pointing upwards, handlebars pointing downwards, the front of the bike in a ditch. And not only that, it was only 20 or so metres from the top of this steep incline, where we're going to have a little bit of a flat area to have a break in. If I just kept my momentum up, I would have been able to pull over safely in this area and then decide if we wanted to go on or not. I had definitely decided I didn't want to go any further. Plus the bike was pointing downhill and it just made it easier anyway, just to give up and go back downhill. But my confidence was shattered then, and as soon as I started going back down the hill, I dropped the bloody thing again. It was pretty steep and pretty rough. As always with these adventure cameras, they just don't show how steep the terrain is. It doesn't look like much on the camera, but some of these sections on this road were stretching the boundaries of the combination of the heaviness of my bike, the tyres on my bike, and of course my own lack of ability. Looking back now, with a lot more dirt experience under my belt, a lot more confidence riding up and down steep hills, I know that I would have done this day a lot differently, but back then I just didn't have that experience and was shit scared. Fear about dropping the bike again. I was already hot, very tired, and just stressed out. Absolutely stressed out. My confidence was shattered, but I had to get the bike back down the hill. I weren't the only one having issues. Captain Cranky also dropped his bike twice getting back down this steep road. It was a bit slippery with the tyre combinations we had.
Alright, here goes. Coming down.
Okay. Once you get past those white posts, it does get a bit looser, so just really feather the front brake. You do not want it to lock.
Yeah.
And then when you get to this bottom bit, where I am, just roll through it. Don't brake at all. Do all your braking if you have to, down on the grass. You just let the engine roll through this, because it's very loose.
Fucking hell. I'm already just slipping and sliding on the rear brake.
The other option you got is to actually stall the bike and just use the clutch as a rear brake. That way you can keep both feet on the ground. No? Oh, shit. Same side.
Fuck!
1, 2.
I can spend that more now.
One thing that pleased me with these drops was the absolute durability of the helmet hook. I dropped it 3 times on the helmet hook and it had survived the impact. What an amazing little piece of kit it is.
Whose great idea was this?
It. You just keep a slow momentum. Reset.
It's just so fucking slippery.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, it's damage. Indicator broken, scratches on the tank. Well, not on the tank, but on the fairings. Crash bar scratch. Bar end is completely screwed. I might be able to get another bolt for that. Hopefully it's just a bolt at the end, not the bar itself. That was a shit of an idea. Yes, definitely adventurous fuck that was.
Yeah. Adventurous fuck. Alright, all good?
Yep.
So again, I'm super impressed with these tyres.
Yeah, they're good.
What are they?
Shinko 705.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for the most part I'm pretty happy with these on this sort of stuff. They're great. Fantastic.
Metzilla, weren't they?
Yeah, Metzler terrain. So they're rated at, you know, depending on the point of view, 70-30, 80-20.
Yeah.
Probably more realistically 80-20, I think. But gravel like this feels nice.
Yeah.
Plenty of confidence. But yeah, it's probably not suited to what we've just done.
These were struggling a bit, but partly lack of skill for me as well.
Oh yeah, me too. Pushing the limit of the tyres and the bike.
Yeah.
And that's where talent's got to come in. I just don't have that. Is this where we came in?
No, different.
Yeah, I was going to say, this doesn't look familiar at all.
It's a road, but that's got a...
No, it's definitely different.
That says Newman Road there, and that's what we went in on.
It didn't have a blue sign or something.
Definitely. It says the same... Oh, fuck if I know.
Let's go see where it goes.
I reckon this is going to, I don't know, take us further into the wilderness.
There's the lake. I think we do hook back round that way.
Okay. Yeah, I've never done this before. My God, look at that. Stunning.
Yep. That's steep.
Yeah, thank fuck it's got bitumen on it.
Oh yeah, that's part of the lake there. So I looked at that lookout would have been up somewhere on that thing.
Yeah. I'm getting quite hungry now after all that hard work.
Yeah.
Have you got food on you, Chris?
Yeah, I got some nuts.
I got some nuts too. I think they're a bit bigger now than they were earlier. This looks nice, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow. Van.
Yeah, well.
This must be Carney's Creek Road or something that this gets to. I came past the lake with Les, and we didn't do Newman, we came on this road.
Okay.
So this is leading us to White...
taking us to White Swamp.
Yeah, it's leading us to White Swamp.
Discovering that this awesome road we're on was actually a connecting road to one of my other favourite dirt roads in the region was an absolute light bulb moment. This road became one of my favourite roads that I rode many times following this discovery.
Any shade?
Not really. Nowhere to really sit. Maybe we can stop here. Let's stop here.
Yeah, whatever.
There's a log to sit on. Go through a Fletcher Road. Not even sure what this road's called.
It's always good to go down roads we don't know what they are. We're heading towards White Swamp. I think I'll have to get some more water in Woodenbong. Whoa! Stay out of that middle section, eh?
Oh, I thought I was.
Yeah, I know, sometimes it just takes you there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, gorgeous views. This reminds me of the Bendermere Station Road that I dropped the bike on in the mud.
Oh yeah?
Part of it was like this, just right up the top.
That's gorgeous. Which way you look, it's all good every which way.
Oh, it's amazing. But you can't stop and look for too long, can you? You end up in the wrong part of the road. Cow on the road.
out there.
Oh man, this is cool.
Bloody beautiful day. And of course I'm talking about you, Bill.
I know. Man. Shack with the view. Don't know if I want to walk in there, that looks like it's going to fall down. Shack with the view though, have a look at that.
Alright, all clear of traffic.
Is it just up here where the roads meet?
Not too far, yeah.
Because, yeah, looking at that ridge and thinking, I remember coming up a ridge and then we got to a patch of trees and then the road come out of the patch of trees.
Yeah, there's some signs, something over there.
Yeah.
That's probably where it's a steep hill that's up there, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we did come along that ridge, so it probably is just up the top here.
Yeah.
Oh, that cool breeze.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. More good views. Oh, that car coming.
Yeah, we're probably going to encounter a few more cars on this section of the road, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
There was one guy flying last time we did it.
Yep. He lost control for a bit, but just luckily didn't hit us.
There's fucking idiots out there.
Yes, there is.
I think because they're on a big four-wheel drive, they can just hammer and think about anyone else.
The problem is they're driving on the limit
Yeah,
all the time,
Yep.
so if anything out of the ordinary happens, they've got nothing.
yeah, there's no reserve.
Yep.
I think there's a dead something in the road here. No, it's just a branch.
Oh, it's still dead. Well, technically. That fence is looking suspiciously like the state border.
It is.
Just keep the rabbits out.
Yep. Here we go. Entering New South Wales.
Where's all the rabbits?
Leaving the land of the criminals behind.
Yeah, entering the land of the rabbits.
Yeah. I can take my rabbit out of the top box now. Stop hiding it.
Hysterical area of white swamp.
Yep. Oh man, that breeze. Oh yeah, right up to Queen Mary Falls.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Little car.
Get off the road, Dopey. Thank you.
Got to be tempting to have a shandy at Woodenbong.
Yeah.
Shandy. Hey.
Yeah.
Cow now, brown cow.
That's a nice jersey. Oh yeah, time for a flyby.
Look, it's nice time for a fly. Okay. Oh, you want me to get out of the way? Oh, if you're going to stop at Woodenbong, I might put air back in my tyres there.
Yeah, yeah.
Save us. I was going to do it at that junction, but no, I can make it all the way to Woodenbong. Doesn't feel too bad. One last bit of dirt, eh? I haven't come through this section for a long, long time.
Yeah, it's a nicer part of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, raindrops.
Yep.
Oh, cool us down a bit.
Just like last time.
Yeah.
Just come out of White Swamp and then we get into this area and it starts raining on us.
A little bit slippery with the fresh rain.
Yeah.
That's the mountain I rode around a couple of weeks ago. The part there's called Edinburgh Castle.
Can't park there.
I always do. Shady parking, sir.
You're shady, alright.
Shady character.
Oh yeah. Right. Yep, I think we've had a small beer.
Oh, I'm glad we had a little bit of a break there for a beer. That was good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a bit of a rest, recharge the battery, some air in the tyres. Now I've got quite a few kilometres of whiskey heaven.
Yep.
I do enjoy this road.
I don't know if I've been longer.
This goes all the way through to Bow Desert and then continues on. So, yeah, it goes all the way into Brisbane.
Oh, so this is the Mount Lindsay Highway?
Yep.
Oh, right. Okay, well, yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah. Quite often I'll come through here and it'll be wet. Might not be raining anywhere else, so you can sort of guarantee that it's going to be wet here.
Yeah, right.
If it is sort of going to be wet anywhere. It's looking a little bit dark ahead of us.
Yeah. Big dark clouds.
Oh man, it's always a shame being on a road like this when it's wet.
Well, gets the rainforest.
Yeah, exactly. Something about those trees that attracts the rain. We're in Queensland now. Hide your rabbit.
We'll come full circle now. I'm back in Rathdowney. I just parted ways with Chris after parting ways with Captain Cranky back in Woodenbong. Chris and I just got absolutely drowned coming through the Mount Lindsay Highway and the twisty section through the rainforest. It's starting to clear up a little bit now, but I am soaked to the bone. It's been an entertaining day. It's been full of adventures. A few more battle scars on the bike, broken indicator, a few scratches, bent handlebar in. Yeah, all good. All part of the fun. Thanks guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye.